Hello, welcome to the Roleplay League.
Oh, hello, hello. It's Tuesday, few days left before some important tournament happening somewhere else in the world, but we are not wasting our time and we are playing some Roleplay Season 2 matches. Today we start with two matches from Division 3. At first, Gunter plays ICEBLADE, then RVP versus ROCCORICCI in the Benelux Derby. Then we move to Division 2, where 666 underscore team plays against Le. And the final match of today will be the Division 1 match between the defending champion from Sweden, Jesper, against the Austrian superstar TUGI. So many matches to be played, many occasions to choke badly. Who prevail? Let's find out. Adam, what's your take?
Well, 4 matches, and we might get some more information about Division 3 today. With the matches, we have currently a lot of players still in contention for the win. 5 actually. 5 besides people who's fighting for survival. And ICEBLADE finally joins the league.
The last player to join this season, but yeah, gladly we have him. And yeah, Gunter is currently leading the tables after beating Michu 5-3 and RVP 5-1 with some shaky performance. You can see this on the stats, but what's the most important for him was to win the matches. ICEBLADE starts the match today, which will be his first match of the season. So all the destiny in his hands. And then we have RVP versus ROCCORICCI. RVP, the Belgian player, has still some chances to win the division, but he needs to win. Let me take a look on ROCCORICCI's chances. Rocco also has some chances. He has to win the match for 3 points and also for some good result. No, he has a direct match versus Gunter to be played, so he can have the destiny in his hands if he will be able to win against Gunter for 3 points. But to be closer to the division win, ROCCORICCI needs to beat his Belgian compatriot.
Well,
Yeah,
you're right, Ivan. It's like getting the girlfriend. It might be a thing. He doesn't need to train more currently.
Who knows? Who knows? Okay. Do we have any favorite to win the match? Adam, what do you think?
Given the performance in this season and last season, Gunter surely the favorite, but who knows what ICEBLADE has prepared. Maybe he's also trained more.
Maybe he's trained more, or maybe the fact that he somehow got the girlfriend helps him even more. Let's find out. In terms of PB, both players still yet score 600k. Gunter is closer, very similar, PAL 19 does PBs. So yeah, we won't expect too much post-transition play, so mostly the match will be decided on level 18.
Ivan, what do you mean CTM? Needs to think more.
Don't think, play Tetris more. Okay, so the players should start their match in about a minute. And I don't see both of them live, so I don't know. Maybe we would be forced to put a double timer on both of them.
Well, maybe even maybe it's you who needs to think more than thinking. You have a brain. Well, yeah, that sucks indeed. But like we've been wondering, like you have your brain. We've been wondering with Rafa recently, and for example, if you had an animal, and you both act really stupid, would it be possible that you both share one brain cell?
Yeah, That's a good question. We don't know the answer yet. If there's someone who can help with the answer, it would be nice. Okay, 7:10 is on. So unfortunately, we are forced to put a timer on both players. Both players. And the defending champion is in the chat. Hello, Jesper, welcome. Yes, he's undefeated. Will it be changed today?
Hello.
Yes, timer is a very important
let me
thing.
try to find the players. You really want to see both players lose? Why? I mean, that's good for their opponents, so no one else would be too unhappy of that. Yes, but you said timer, timer, timer. Maybe you wanna see some more timers. Like you can have a timer here, and so I can spam more timers if you want. Fortunately, I don't have the lolpog sign in here. And unfortunately, I don't have the fam in here, but this I can't help. I
If
can
both players
replace
lose,
ICEBLADE with a fam.
both players will get a 0-5 result to the league table. So.
Well, I don't think so. I think it's like should be like 0-0.
Hello, RVP, welcome.
Hello.
Yeah,
Yes.
we don't have. Actually, we don't have this in rules, so we'll have to find out.
No,
What
it's just
players
0-0. Like no one played the game, no one won the game. They both lost. That's it.
Okay, so 0-0 as a counting match with 0 points for each.
Yeah. Let me try to find IceBlade. Gunter said he wants to be late a bit.
No, they don't. They don't won because they have the match as counted, but with 0 points, so they both lost. What if they tie in a league table? Direct encounter will be 0, and then the difference between won and lost games from the whole league will be counted. Check. So there is a tiebreaker. But when those science fiction situation will happen more, we'll probably need to think about adding some points to our league rules.
Well,
I
yeah,
hope that-
like just start with no walkovers. That's like just come to play your match, and that will fix most of that.
Yeah. yes, you're right. Yeah, maybe showing up is a guarantee of getting 3 points. Who knows?
Like, I mean, it's like look at my announcement today on the server. Have you seen that? Have you read that so far?
But Adam, by choking, you mean also no showing?
Well, I wrote just 4 matches, 8 players, count the strokes, and I might be like 3 matches, 6 players, 2 chokes yet before the first match. That would be some lolpog moment, wouldn't it be?
Yeah, that's true.
Where are they? No players. Wanna see Petrus play?
Me too. But who will benefit from it?
Jesper, it wasn't me wishing that. I wouldn't do that.
I was the one who was wishing luck for the players. No, I didn't wish luck. I didn't do it. I said that the people should have fun, but not too much. I didn't say anything about luck.
Yeah, let's read out loud to all the members of Lowpox series server who will be competing in the wrong version of NES Tetris and wrong piece movement technique in some retro gaming expo thing tournament. Have fun, but not too much, and come back to us as soon as possible. Season 3 starts in November and registration will be open next week. Oh yeah, that's the thing, the registration will be open next week? How time passes by so quickly.
There are still some players who have to finish the current season. Some of them show up, some of them don't, but we had like countless of simul-top-outs by simul no-shows. We didn't experience this as yet.
I'm gonna try to find them more.
Okay.
I,
Have fun.
we have a phone number to any of them, maybe. Might be one. I might have some. Let me check.
I don't have, unfortunately.
No, I don't have any.
ICEBLADE is active on Discord.
Yeah,
Gunter.
like, but it's been for like the last half an hour at least.
Gunter not.
Gunter was as well, not now. 8 minutes to go, that is. We'll have to introduce some penalty points for no-shows, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Feel free to ping them as much as you want. But don't forget to ping Merke.
Even if he's not playing today.
I will show you.
Ivan Gunter announced that he might be late for the match, so we rescheduled from 17:00 to 17:10 UTC. And yeah, no signs from ICEBLADE that something is wrong on his side. Yeah, maybe we'll be forced to put a double walkover to both of them. I've seen the server that Merke pinged himself. That's nice.
Yeah, he needs to ping himself more, doesn't he? Where are the players? What's happening? I'm starting to run out of patience, I believe. Where are they? He was to be late like 15 minutes at most.
Adam, I won't be.
Oh, somebody's writing something. Oh no, that was just Chico's typing in Merke. That's nice.
Hello RVP, welcome. Oh, Gunter is here.
Hello, Gunter.
Hello, Gunter. You have 6 minutes to go live.
He is live.
Oh, he is live. That's great. So, Gunter, we need to wait almost 6 minutes to ICEBLADE to show up. If he doesn't show up, you win the match by a walkover.
Hello, Merke.
Hello, Merke. Welcome.
And we don't like waiting for players who don't show up and waste everyone's time.
And we don't like when players don't inform us that they're not playing. The rules are known for every every player who joined the league. So I really appreciate it, Gunther, that you don't like winning by a forfeit. But we have to stick to our rules, because by giving yes, Gunther, we saw your message that you would be late. Therefore, we on both of you. So not from 17, UTC from 1710. We didn't have any news from ICEBLADE that he won't be able to show up. Therefore, the timer has to be here. There is no more kindergarten things. We either respect ourselves, either respect each other, or don't. And we don't. If we don't respect each other, there must be some consequences done. And the first consequence will be the walkover win to the opponent.
Hello, Shuichi.
Hello, Shuichi. This will be the third situation this season. We had one with Gold in Division 5 and one with Michu in Division 3. It's totally different matter if you, for example, let us know 10-15 minutes before the match that something came up. I don't know, electricity in my house. I broke my leg or something like that, won't be able to play. That's totally different matter. Then we can discuss the matter with players. We then can reschedule. But if the match is scheduled and we don't have any signs from the player, what can you do?
Gunther, he was pinged multiple times.
Gunther, please check the server. I sent in the division channel the message. What was the time? 18:34 our time, so 16:34 UTC, that the match is rescheduled to 17:10. I think there is very clear information about it. RVP, we want to play Tetris. If ICEBLADE shows up in the next 2.5 minutes, we will play Tetris.
That's why you don't roll. It's 2 minutes to go. Just play DAS using foods. I've tried once, but I failed.
Gunther, they probably need to train putting matches in their schedules more. It's probably it. Okay, so 1 minute left for the Swiss player. You don't have to use schedules, as if you have a good memory, then you don't have to use schedules. Other thing you can do is also go to our server. There is a nice channel with the name Scheduled Matches, and there is a list of match which is scheduled and confirmed by the player. So there are multiple ways to check it. Okay, the time is up. So if ICEBLADE doesn't come to us with a proper excuse for his absence, according to the rules, the match will be considered as 5-0 walkover win for Gunter. That will be it as far as this match is concerned. The next match between RVP and ROCCORICCI is scheduled for 18 UTC, so we have 34 minutes more. In case both players want to play the match earlier, we allow this. If not, we will be back for 18 UTC for the match RVP versus ROCCORICCI. Is there anyone who wants to play a friendly match versus Gunter?
Let's first wait for Rocco's response, but I guess there will not be a response within the next few minutes. Seems to be inactive on Discord at this point.
But he shows up here in the chat. Hello, ROCCORICCI, welcome.
Hello.
Rocco, do you want to start your match with RVP earlier? Or do you want to start your match at the scheduled time?
RVP says can play a bit earlier. So what about Jesper, what do you mean?
5-10 minutes, it's not 1930. 1930 is in 3 minutes. Okay, so let's start the match at 1940 our time. It will be 1740 UTC.
And now let's go for like 8-minute break.
Yeah, we'll be back soon.
We'll be back in about 8 minutes. we are back for the break. From the
Yeah, we
break
are back.
for the RVP versus ROCCORICCI Division 3 match.
Yeah, but before we go with this, let's make it official. Gunter wins the match as a 5-0 walkover. He gets 3 points to the league table due to ICEBLADE's no show. It's the final decision, and this is how the table looks after this decision. Now we go with another match between RVP and ROCCORICCI.
It's the fourth match for RVP today.
Today is the first match for him.
This season, sorry. He won 5-3 with Michu, 5-2 with G-Dutch, and lost 1-5 to Gunter. For Rocco, that's the third match and the second actual match. He got a 5-0 walkover against Michu and lost 3-5 to G-Dutch. Rocco still in contention for the win in the whole division. RVP technically as well, but with not so great chance due to the lose to Gunter. He's 3 points down, 1 match at the same match count as the direct count is on Gunter's side. Gunter currently with 9 points, all 9 points after 3 matches. It's a great favorite to win the whole division.
Sorry, after this, RVP has a direct encounter versus G-Dutch, so let me correct the tables.
Yeah, it's kind of unimportant for now though.
Yeah, but let's make it as it should be. So RVP is
RVP
the second.
plays match now, so it will change.
Yeah, but let's be accurate with this. Okay, so we see the stats from the players. Average losing lines a little less below 100 for the Belgian player, over 100 for the Dutch player, about 60k more on average in those losing games for Rocco. Both players still yet to score 600k this season. RVP with 579, Rocco with 516. And Rocco RVP the match won't be possible to be played with SBS because we know that the Belgian player is using the original cartridge, so not SBS for this match. Do we have our players live?
We have both RVP and Rocco live. Let's bring them on the screen. Here they are. RVP warming up on 19, and Rocco doing what?
Can't you kill the fly right now, Rocco? Smash it with a longbow, said Redivan.
Hello.
Hello, welcome.
Why with the longbow?
Smash it with a smash boy.
Why the smash bow is the best piece? You don't waste it on the fly.
So what do you waste on a fly? A Z? An A? A T-piece, maybe.
Well, T-pieces are pretty annoying. Usually, aren't they? You can put them 4 different ways. It's like so much more to think about.
Why, Ivan? Why? Okay, we have asked the players, Rocco and RVP, if you are ready. Yes, then please let us know, and we can start the countdown for game number 1 of your match.
Well, I'm not sure. I think J and L are the same would be the same in 3 dimensions. So, well, I believe J would be the best for that. O piece might be the most difficult to grab. Throw. Maybe just throw to fly away. Then, like, try to have a very nice and gentle and intelligent conversation with her. Hey, fly, just get away, get away. Do you believe it wouldn't listen? Like, all these animals, all these pets, they are like so expensive demanded, and you have such a fly, it wants to live with you. And have a pet fly for free. Or you can have a thumb if you want. Thumbs are nice. But there are no sock pieces in Tetris. Verb? Is the thumb speaking, right? Lol, we have that as well. Lol pog. Sock trees when? How would it work? Same but with socks, but how would you stack socks on each other? But why walk if you can fly on your thumb? That's what the thumbs are for. Then run. Farms can run? I'm not sure if farms can run. What do you think? Oh yeah, for the farm of course. But what if you top out because you reach the sky? Oh yeah, well yeah, that would be just playing Tetris as usual. But why always choke? Need to train more. RVP is ready for the match. You see, RVP will choke. Oh, you need to play more. But look, I'm sure the low poke farm appreciate a fly. It has a compatriot flying right over it, maybe not right over it, but close to it. But oh yeah, is it a farm? He or she? What do you think? And Rocco is ready, so we can start the match at 3, 2, 1. Tetris. RVP versus Roccoricci. No Poking Season 2 Division 3. Rocco started.
And RVP informs us that it will be probably his last tournament for a while. I wonder what's the reason for it. I hope he will elaborate more after he is done.
RVP starts with a bit of digging, and Rocco already with 2 Tetrises. And that's actually a 2 Tetris lead at the very beginning of the game.
Yeah, and RVP is still struggling with the left side of his board. Oh, and he needs a long bar, gets it, and now needs some pieces to open the well. And got all of them. That was a very lucky sequence for him. And RVP scores a Tetris 77. Now 100,000 for RVP. Rocco is he building for this column 2 Tetris probably? And there he but he didn't get the long bar into the well, and now is forced to do something more. And RVP also pretty high. Can he survive? He needs a long bar, gets a long bar. Oh, but this J hang might be very dangerous, and he hangs the long bar, and this is it for RVP. RVP tops out of 32 lines, 108,300 is the final score. Rocco is already good. Rocco takes game number 1.
That was quick. They are ready. The second game starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Both players with relatively clean starts and 1 Tetris each. Rocco gets his second. RVP follows.
Yeah, but RVP has a nasty finish tower in the middle of his board, so to work around it, and it looks like he found a solution.
Why aren't they saying anything? Because there's like nothing happening. Both players playing clean. Both with the same scores, nothing to distinguish them so far. No, it seems like Rocco might have to burn a few lines which are likely to allow RVP to take a 1 Tetris lead. And this is what happens. RVP with a lead of 1 Tetris at this very moment. Still pretty early days. RVP extends the lead to 2 Tetrises. Very nice moment for RVP that is.
And Rocco builds some long bar dependency and gets it. So he should be able to clean the stack very quickly. But he's still 2.5 Tetrises behind. This battle of Benelux. 271 for RVP, 237 for Rocco. And we still have about 50 lines of level 18 to play, so still a lot of things can happen.
Rocco reduces the deficit to 1 Tetris. Despite the little digging had to do. Both players back to relatively clean boards. This is a very bad O piece for Rocco though. Now we'll have to burn a few lines again. As for this dependency, it will require some additional burning. And to avoid that dirty center well, but is sent into 1 anyway. It's not a Tetris setup though, so a lot of potential will get wasted there. He can't have that. RVP is running away with the score, currently leading by over 3 Tetrises.
Another O-piece misdrop for Rocco, which slows him down once more. And this long bar in the middle of the board, he needs to work around it. It looks like he's doing great.
RVP has a lead of about 90k points. Rocco has 25 lines of 18 to work with. With this Tetris, RVP virtually guaranteed the lead at the transition. Still has 19 lines to go. Rocco will require a lot of 19 play to steal the game. Rocco is out, but currently about 130k behind with just 2 Tetris available. And this is a disastrous series of pieces for him. He needs to make sure to survive the transition to give himself a chance for the chase down. But this will be very difficult, and this is going to be a top out for Rocco. RVP takes the game, definitely up the match at 1 each.
Yeah, this was a very unfortunate piece sequence for Rocco just before transition. Yeah, and the Belgian player takes his first game of the match. We are 1-1 each. Find out how it ends.
RVP is ready. And Rocco's ready. The game starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Both players started with Tetris. And once again, very clean boards in their early days.
Yeah, but RVP was the one who was able to build both 30k elite
This is just a very efficient start from RVP. Set up for another Tetris, but not with that perfect board this time. ST comes to rescue for right hole on the left. Very nicely done. And here he's out of the little trouble. Gets a Tetris. 164 at 34 lines for RVP. 108 at 32 for Rocco. The Rocco with a very bad miss drop on the left. This will take a lot of time to open up if the perfect pieces don't come. Get some good pieces, but eventually it was impossible to attack all space below. Nice T-spin there, it helps. This is not a Tetris setup, he decides to keep going for the central Tetris. It's very dirty Tetris. Kind of backfires. Now he goes aggressive. This is risky. This is very risky. Of course, nothing that would kill him, but ends up with one hole, but gets a Tetris. RVP currently leading by over 3. Looks like it slowly starts to get out of hand for Rocco. And Rocco decides to go for this very aggressive center well, dirty well. Once again, it backfires. Once again, it looks like so many issues up high. The good piece never comes for Rocco. It goes for a very aggressive one once again. This time it will kill him, I believe. Rocco tops out. What a series of droughts for Rocco. RP takes the game. All of these Tetrises were very risky, very maybe not so good objectively, but to not get long bar any single time on time was so unlucky.
Yeah, that was not that bad, not that good for Rocco. Unfortunately for him, it's 2-1 for RVP.
I quite don't remember getting so unfriendly droughts, like so bad timing of these little droughts as in this game. No, I think I've missed it. Hello, Tony. RVP's ready.
Welcome. Hello, Maria Marta. Rocco needs to talk to Tony in the back alley after this match. I wonder what they're gonna talk about. Okay, we have the readiness from RVP. We are waiting from the readiness from Rocco's side.
And Rocco's ready. The game starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Jesper says risk is not good.
Once again, we hear some Swedish wisdom from his side.
Yeah, like, is this the portion of wisdom for today, or do you have anything else prepared, Jesper?
And
Oh,
we
just
have a raid
Robert.
from just Robert. Thank you for the raid. Welcome to the stream.
Thanks. Both players with 1 Tetris each. RVP getting his second. Takes a very early lead of 1 Tetris now. Jesper says
all
he's
out
all out of wisdom. You need to learn more. He says he has 1 more. Let's wait what it will be. RVP starts with 5 Tetrises within the first 21 lines. Rocco still with 2. Now getting his third 2 Tetris behind his. Jesper, why would you ever eat anything that is vegan when in real life, like in reality, it has the non-vegan traditional option? Just don't do that to yourself, please. It's not wisdom. It's obvious. RVP 174 at 41
But
lines.
Rocco takes hangs a long war and now he's in a lot of danger.
Rocco tops out again. That was just 1 hang this time.
What an
It's game over
unfortunate series to
immediately.
race.
RVP
Oh my
takes
God.
the game. Nothing works for Rocco today. It was just 1 mistake. How often does it happen on PAL 18? It's 1 mistake at the very bad time and that's game over. RVP is ready. Jesper, how is vegan cheese made?
Yeah, what are the ingredients for the vegan cheese?
They are ready. The game starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Then, are you sure you wanna eat it if you don't know? Both players started. Both started very cleanly again. It's like they play so cleanly, but then just 1 thing goes wrong, and it turns out to be it today.
It's not better with that to vegans. Oh my God. Ivan. Yeah, Rocco starts with 48k, RB2 49, so nothing major happens on both boards.
Maybe we shall ask Italians what they think of eating vegan cheese on pizza. Both players with 4 Tetrises. Very even start this time. No early leads whatsoever. Simon Tetris nearly. Maybe Rocco finally plays his great game. This super high-paced game. Can't do so often.
Actually, he needs it. He's 1-3 down. Another lost game guarantees RVP at least 1 point to the league table. So in ideal scenario, Rocco would like to win the current game and bring the match to the 3-2 results. Be better than be 1-4 down.
RVP slows down a bit, and that's an opening for Rocco. He needs a lone bar. RVP needs a lone bar, but this won't be attached with gas number finally. Some lines get burnt, and Rocco already with a 1 Tetris lead. Oh, this is gone immediately with this Tetris of RVP when Rocco burned a few lines. We're back on even terms. So even game. And so nice paces in this game, Shuichi.
Yeah, Shuichi, paces.
How many chokes can come in? 264 at 61 lines for RVP, 269 at 63 lines for Rocco.
Yeah, that's basically neck and neck. Still a lot can happen, but now the Belgian player is the one who has to fight a little bit with the stack. But he does it great. Now he's clean, can build for another Tetris. Meanwhile, Rocco with 296, RVP with 272. So Rocco had a true lead of about 1 Tetris. But now Rocco is forced to burn 2 lines.
Oh, Rocco kind of mishandling his burn so far. Got lucky with the pieces finally. Still one good piece needed to open it all up completely. Gets bad piece again. This is very aggressive decision. But the piece comes still. Burn would be nice, and that's a slight misdrop. Rocco needs Lombard, gets Lombard, but missed that quick to the left. Maybe it was good that he missed it, because otherwise he could have ended up hanging the Lombard on the right, but now he will be fine for survival. Rocco takes the RVP takes the lead by 1 Tetris, and Rocco on the verge of topping out again. Is there anything he can do? He can't. Rocco tops out early once again. RVP takes the game. He leads 4-1.
Yeah, and RVP guarantees himself at least 1 point to the league table. And now we'll have match points to take all the 3 points. You like the pace, Rocco?
Let's see how far RVP can bring this pace.
Yes, I would be more on this game.
K transition possible and likely. But we'll have to see some extensive 19 play finally. This will be difficult now. This will be very difficult now. This will be a top out. Rocco asks RVP to top out, to just top out early every remaining round. RVP says, seems good. Oh well. RVP's ready. Rocco's ready. The game starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. RVP started with 2 Tetrises, but now has some digging to do. Rocco yet to score his first, but he might actually have the side leads thanks to the board health. After all this burning of RVPs, we are immediately back to even terms. RVP with 167 at 37 lines, Rocco 148 at 39 lines, with a misdrop of the tippies on the left. So many misdrops of this kind for Rocco today. Can't get out of the dust trouble which caused them. He finds himself about 2 Tetris behind and makes another misdrop, another pretty bad misdrop. This would be a lot of burning for Rocco. Oh, this doesn't look good. It will be so long of burning. And he makes another misdrop. Another side misdrop for Rocco. Completely cannot control the pieces today. And that's a top out for Rocco. RVP takes the game and the match 5-1.
Commiserations, Rocco. Congratulations, RVP, for taking 3 points to the league table, keeping your chances alive. Yeah, Rocco, for me it happens also a lot recently. I play like with my hands, like with somebody else's hands and no control. Nothing works.
RVP on a very decent to good pace though. And literally the moment I said it, he makes a misdrop. Dirty Tetris incoming. Oh, this was not a Tetris, this was just a triple, sorry. But the pace is not that great, but still very decent. Maybe this time we are about to see some extensive 19 play.
Thanks for the thanks, Rocco. RVP is about to score his first 500k of the day with the next Tetris.
What is tournament high so far?
For RVP it was 579.
579 is in great danger though. Some nice compares.
I'm more than sure that RVP would like to see a score beginning with a 6 or 7 as his top score of the season.
Yeah, why not 8, why not 9, why not max out? No jackpots in this game, unfortunately for him. It's not a particularly good board for transition. But he manages to bring this number to the left, very nice. And he survives the transition. How far will he be able to go? Here it is, that's a new tournament high for RVP. 20k to go to 600k. It's all perfectly survivable. Now an L would be very helpful. This is getting very difficult. And that's gonna be it, I'm afraid. Now 600k for RVP at 593. Highest score of the match, the highest score of the day, the highest score of the tournament for him.
GG's RVP. Congratulations for winning the match and getting 3 points. 3 points to the league table. And thanks for the thanks.
Rocco with a lot of struggle. 233 average score, 76 average lines, highest score, only 339 highest lines, below transition. Complete domination of RVP in this match. RVP lost just one game due to an early top out on his own.
Yeah, and let's take a look on the league standings after this match. We have Gunter and RVP with 9 points, but RVP has 1 match more, and RVP has also lost to Gunter, so the direct encounter in favor of the French player. So RVP needs to win his remaining match for 3 points in the most ideal scenario for him, and hope that Gunter won't score more than 2 points in his 2 remaining matches of the season. But there is also one player who would like to win the division. It's GDAJ. But let's take a look on GDAJ's direct encounters. GDAJ lost to RVP, so in this terms he's not danger for the Belgian player. But if GDAJ wins with Gunter for 3 points, and both players will end up with the same number of points in the league table, we'll have a 3-way tie where direct encounters won't be sufficient. Then the game difference between games won and lost will be counted. So the one who wins the most will probably be the division winner in this case of scenario. But yeah, that's a long way to go. Still some matches to be played in this division. So we will find out how it goes. Okay, the next match between Team and Le should start in 40 minutes. And we didn't get any response that the players will be able to play earlier, so I think we'll go for a break. We'll get something to eat, something to drink, and then come back at 19 UTC. There will be a Division 2 match between 666 underscore team versus Le.
We'll be back in about half an hour.
show me.
We're back from the break for the third match of today. Team versus Le Division 2, the last match of Le this season.
Yeah, the last match of Le, and Le can guarantee himself to stay in the division. All he needs, if I'm not mistaken, is only 1 point, but let me check to be sure not to fool you. Le won against Mark and Le won against Robin. Yes, so Le needs only 1 point to stay safe in the division. 6 points would be enough. Maybe not safe, sorry, not to be automatically relegated, because we know the people who finish on spots 4 and 5 are seeded for the next season according to ELO rating. So if this will be the case for Le, then the win versus team would be more than appreciated. Then he can improve the rating. But one thing is sure, for 100%, Le won't be automatically relegated to Division 3. That's the fact. Tim, on the other hand, is in the contention for the division win. He's the only contender left for Giovanni. All Tim has to do is to have at least 8 points after 4 matches, so to be within striking distance and win the last match versus Giovanni for 3 points, or gain more points, score all of the 6 points from the 2 next matches, and then be at 10 points, and then the decider win versus Giovanni should be enough. If Tim fails to score those 4 points in the next 2 matches, then Giovanni will be declared a division winner, and Giovanni advances to Division 1 the next season. You want to add, Adam, something to what I said?
With a lot of great and not so great moments this season so far. Lost to Robin 2-2. 5-3 win against Mark, win a decider against Riva. He was 0-3 down in that match, managed to come back, and 2-5 lose against Giovanni. Him just 2 matches played, and 2 pretty tight ones, 5-3 win against Robin, and 4-5 loss against Mark. still fighting for the win.
Tim is like more average player out of those two. Higher average losing score and average losing lines than the American player. But on the other hand, Le was not so far away from PB in the last match. With this 645 score, was only 13k away from his PB. So as you said, Adam, Le has many great moments, but has also many early top outs and is pretty inconsistent. Which phase of Le do you see today? The high scoring phase or the early top outs phase? Let's see. On the other hand, Team, as we said, more consistent, more average. As Czech would put it in these words. Yes, I'm very curious. We already saw Giovanni in during the break saying hello in the chat. If you are still with us, hello Giovanni. Yeah, you're hyped for this match. I can totally understand. Very important match.
Yeah, this match
for
can
you
win
as
you the
well.
division.
Yeah, if Le wins for 3 points, then it's over. If Tim scores at least 1 point, he keeps his chances alive. Because what we said, Tim needs 4 points out of 2 matches, minimum 4 points out of 2 matches, before going to face Giovanni to have a chance to win the division. So if Le wins today for 3 points, everything is decided, and we don't have to wait with the match Team versus Giovanni till the end of the season. We would be then able to schedule the match earlier, because everything in terms of winning the division would be decided. But we will have also a great fight for survival, and part 1 of this is here. Le still needs to prove that he is worth to stay in Division 2. So let's find out how it ends. What kind of friend, Jesper? Is this friend joining us in season 3 of Lolpok series? A retro gamer friend. I thought maybe it's a Tetris player. Cool guy, okay. Teach him Tetris and bring him to the Lolpok League and the LOL Cup. Okay, do we have our players live? Don't think so.
I don't think so too.
I don't want to put a double timer once again. Okay, Tim is here. Hello, Tim. Welcome in the chat.
Hello. And today is live as well. Let's bring the players on the screen.
Once again, it looks like Le has some capture card issues. We experienced the same thing.
I'm not sure if that's capture cards. I think this
You
might
think
be
there are
the
the settings?
EverDrive. Yeah, like the EverDrive
Okay.
default screen or something like that.
Okay, so I hope it's not any hardware issues then. Okay, so let's ask the players. Team Le, do you want to play an SPS match?
Hello.
Go. Team says sure.
I guess that's a confirmation. So let's draw the seed. It's 59648C.
Haven't you played team in the old CTP times? You know that Le, formerly known as a Somalian captain, was playing there, so maybe there was a match between you. Le, can you remember if you played team previously? Maybe, okay, so you're not sure as well, okay. We'll check it later, or maybe if there's someone in the chat who would like to check it in the CTP history and let us know if such match happened, we would be very grateful for this. And yeah, as soon as Team and Le are ready with their seats, we'll start their match. It's the final match of the season for Le and the third match of the season for Team.
Le is ready and waiting, and Team is ready. So let's start the match in 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Good luck and have fun, guys.
Hello, Robin.
Hello, Robin. Robin
please
rooting
win.
for Team because if Team wins, then Robin keeps chances alive to stay in the division. And Giovanni says, "Let please win." Yeah, Giovanni from different reasons rooting for Le. So we have some people rooting for the players because of their own interests. Yeah, I'm very curious how much those giving the energy from the viewers, how much will it affect the players? We have a very small start, a 93,000 for Team, 96 for Le. get a Tetris, but Le is like 3 lines in the future. But now team at almost the same line count has about one Tetris lead.
Why European Union? Why the Union?
There
Why?
are no European Union players in this match, Jesper, so who are you rooting for?
Why the Europe as a whole, of course, but the Union? Just pull yourself together, you know?
Okay, team 212, Le 213, so both players going strong.
Jesper, but there's an issue. You don't exclude Sweden in this way.
Even if you wish. Okay, 257 for team, 237 for Le, so Le was able to... team was able to build a real one Tetris lead right now, but his stack is not in the greatest of the shape, so there is a chance for Le to catch the score, and Le scores the Tetris. Team is forced to burn some lines, and Le is ready for another Tetris. Red at 306, team 289. So Le putting some pressure on the British player. For Giovanni, the best result is if team loses for 0 points, so Le needs to win 5-3 or more, and then Giovanni is guaranteed to win the division.
Team with a lot of burning to do now, and Le is running away with the score. Great start by Le, 354 at 76 lines, get another Tetris. Team still burning, 322 at 81 lines. This is huge advantage for Le in this first game.
And team builds these two of the ground. Maybe he has no other choice. Le 402 after 87 lines, 425 after 91 lines. Yeah, so Le puts a lot of pressure on the British player. And Le 454, team 378. So Le extends his lead, and yeah, Le can transition with a very high score. Team gets this center right Tetris, try to stay as efficient as he can. For 26 team, 480 for Le. They're about to transition 18 lines. 503 for Le. .526, Le has 11 lines to go, 9 lines for team, 472. Team will be the player who will require some level 19 skill in this game if he wants to win this. 518 for team, not a bad game at all. But the one who is in the monster pace right now is the American player. 573 after 128 lines. He will transition.
That's very bad misdraw for Le.
Mm-hmm.
Then needs the lumber. He won't survive the transition surely. What would be the final top out score? Le is going to top out. Team flat 600k. 600k flat is the score you need to get to steal the game.
So 40k more to go for team.
That's very bad misdraw for team. Needs a miracle of a lumber and then series of L's and other great pieces. It looks like it's not happening. Team tops out and Le takes the first game.
Yeah, but both players start with a nice score. 562 team, 599 Le. What a start of a match, players! Please continue. We want to see more of this.
That was a friendly seat, it felt like.
It's sweating my ass off. Oh, Ayla, you won. You won the first game. What is the seed? The seed is where is the seed? 6A 648C.
And Les ready. What? 738? What?
The top score on last board, but it's
Oh,
not
okay. They are ready. The second game starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Yeah, so Giovanni very happy with the result of the first game. Robin not that much. In terms of the spectators, in terms of the player, we know obvious. We see the score on the board. So yeah, the players not only playing for themselves, but also for the other players of this division. Can they handle this additional pressure? Oh, and Lenau starts with
This
some
is a very bad
tanks.
maze drop. Survivable still, but some help needed. He gets the friendly pieces. He will survive it. Very nice survival by Le. Now one lumber will solve everything. Oh, he isn't getting the lumber though. Oh, what is he doing? Now finally. After that was some shaky placements here and there. But it looks like he's out with it. Very nice dirty Tetris here. After 31 lines, Le at 64k. Team
Team at
at
124. So team is 60k ahead at the same line count. So about 3 Tetrises is the advantage for the British player at this stage of the game. But what is the most important for Le? That he is alive, so he can still recover from it and yeah, get more points and maybe put some more pressure on the British player. But right now it looks like team has found a way to stack the pieces in a very nice way to be ready for Tetrises, to be safe with the stack. So if team continues this, it will be difficult for Le to chase the score down. To 25 team, to 07 Le. Now with the same line count is about 2 Tetrises the lead for team. So Le was able to reduce the deficit a little bit. We still have half of the level 18 to play. But Le needs to find a way to clean his stack. Oh, and what was that by Le? Didn't understand what happened.
some DAS issue. I believe, and that's another DAS issue here. This will be some burning needed. Team gets a great chance to run away with the score. Team currently leads by 3 Tetris, and Les board is falling apart further and further. No control moment on left side. This board is like complete disaster.
And he gets S's and Z's, which don't help. But he gets a long bar. This will help for a moment.
There are holes everywhere.
I wanted to say it's not over yet for Le. He still needs to work hard to get it down. But with those placements, it probably won't be possible. Le is about to top out. The final score for Le is 277. So team is already good. We have 1-1.
Well, this is kind of a top out technically, but the game was virtually lost. It was 100k behind, and with this kind of board, I don't think that was chaseable like normally before transition by any means. If you wanted to survive the transition, you would have to just burn and burn. Quite a disastrous series of events on this side. They're all even at 1 each.
That you wanted to play, but yeah, somehow it didn't work for you. Play is ready.
We are waiting for team's readiness.
And team is ready. So let's start the countdown.
The game starts in 3, 2, 1. Choose.
And Le says, I suck when S and Z spammed. So maybe Le, you should train stacking S's and Z's more. Maybe you should adapt a special seat with S's and Z's and handle them as a pro. Then in the real game they won't hurt you that much. Team with a 1 pushdown point lead over Le. So team going with Sidnev strats. And there is about 16k lead for Le after 15 lines. The team looks like he will be building one of the ground and gets the pieces, and now probably wants to go for this center well and then go back to the normal right well, but the game is not giving him long bar in time. Now he gets a long bar. Now is forced to burn additional lines and puts more weight on his right side of the board. Le, meanwhile, is closed for Tetrises, but now opens the well, and both players now. For a moment they were with the same score. Now Le is about 1 Tetris behind, and gets a long bar, gets a Tetris. 150 for Le, 150 for team, but team gets a long bar, and team has a 1 real Tetris lead at this time.
This is a very bad misdrop for Le here. Once again, this was just one misdrop, but it will take so long to open up. Team gets the chance to run away with the score. There are some tricky openings here, but the pieces need to come, and Le didn't get the pieces. He misdrops another piece. Team's board is falling apart. Oh, what a shaky moment we have. What a dirty Tetris for Le. And team is on the verge of topping out. Team needs a long bar right now. Where's the long bar for team? There's no long bar for team. Team will be topping out, and Le takes the game.
Yeah, what a shaky moment, but the American player was the one who was able to survive, scored more points, and leads 2-1.
Wow.
Giovanni rooting for Le.
Team is ready. And that's ready. The game starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris.
Giovanni feels guilty because in any other situation he would root for team. Yeah. But I know, Giovanni, your egoistic interest is the most important right now. Probably you will root for team in another match he plays. I know you want to secure your spot in Division 1 for the next season, so totally understandable.
Team starts with 5 Tetris in the first 21 lines. Le with 3. That's quite a bit for Team. Very nice start for him.
And Team once again going for this center well setup. Put this Z piece in an awkward spot that now is forced to burn a few more lines, but now it's fine. 162, now 185 for Team, 150 for Le, so it's 35k advantage for the British player right. But both players with clean stacks, both players trying to find the most efficient setups for themselves to get some Tetrises.
Team 255 at 50 lines. Monster pace. The 242 at 54. Also very good, but not as great as Team's. Team keeps the pace going. 302 at 59 lines. .324 at 63 lines. Team on a full pace for a 600k transition. Just 2 Tetrises behind. He actually manages to keep up with him very nicely. Avoids falling into trouble, which always pays off.
Oh, and Team, okay, but he got a long bar, and shouldn't be that fatal, but forced to skim some lines, and this gives Le a chance. Le is 5k in the lead, but also 6 lines ahead. Team is still burning, so yeah, there is almost no advantage left for Team at this stage of the game, and he is on column 8 setup. He had to block the well, and there are no long bars.
Team is on the verge of topping out. Team didn't get the long bar, and Le steals the game.
Oh no, what happened?
That leads 3-1. Please play this out. We wanna see a 600k and more. He decides to top out.
wants to save the energy for next games, I suppose.
3-1, Le leads. Tim is ready.
He's also wanting to save his stamp. Okay. And might English pronunciation, but
And let's ready. Next game starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Tim can't really afford losing this one. He would fall too much behind.
and if Le wins the next game, Le will guarantee himself the situation where he won't be automatically relegated to the lower division. So Le needs one more game to do so, and 2 more games to win the match and to increase his elo rating. And both pairs start with some weird situations. Tim gets a dirty Tetris, lowers the stack down. Neither of the player in a full control of their stacks. And Le is about to top out. Le tops out after 8 lines. 25,000 points top out. Oh my god, what happened?
This time the DAS issues turned out to be fatal. Tim capitalized on that. Now
It's a game. We have
only
2-3.
1 game behind. The comeback's on.
Let's find out. Okay, Tim, you are safe and it's an early phase of the game. There is no need to mull this game, so please stop out.
Tim is ready. And Le is ready. The game starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. They're still in a comfortable position in 3-2, but the first chance to pull ahead very significantly has been thrown away.
Le once again with a very interesting Z-piece placement. Oh, and this looks bad for Le.
It's perfectly survivable, but when the thing is, when being that high, you can't afford any DAS mistakes. When the DAS isn't perfect, and it seems not to be perfect for Le today, then there might be some issues.
But Tim
Was
also
only higher. That was a bad sequence for both, I believe. Very bad misdrop, misrotation by Le. He's fighting for his survival. This left is looking very bad. Le tops out again. Tim levels up the match at 3 each.
Yeah, that's a good question. What are you doing? Started the match with a very nice game of 5.99, and now 2 very early top outs. Robin says, Captain doing good, please 2 more times. Oh my god. Those egoistic players, Adam. Only thinking about themselves.
I will give you a thumb of peace, you know.
Mm-hmm.
No, Robin, continue. They are ready. Next game starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Well, let me remind you what I wrote today in the announcements. 4 matches, I was wrong. Only 3 matches are to be played. 8 players, I was wrong. Only 6 players play. But counter strokes, this I was very right about. Let's start with a minor dig. Robin says, I have no soul and no regard for humanity. That's very good.
Yeah. So let's go back to our players. 49,000 for team, 30 for Le. So almost a Tetris lead for team at this stage of a game. And Le survives 20 lines in this game. It's a good sign. Last 2 games, Le was able to survive only 8 and 19 lines. So the next Tetris will be we'll have more lines in this game than in the 2 previous games combined.
Tim in a in a spot of bother. What will he do to open it up? What a timely double S for Tim. How lucky that was. And a Tetris for Tim. Le leads by 1 Tetris.
Tim builds for a dirty 1 and gets the long bar in time, gets a Tetris. 186 for Tim, 246 for Le.
They also scored a very nice center Tetris, but at the bottom, Tim couldn't use that long bar and makes a misdrop. Doesn't burn with that L, sets up another very dirty one. This time the board sent him into that. He gets a Tetris, but oh, there's like so many mess over the well. The Tetris ready well. What is he going to do here? Will he try to get this Tetris? Yes, he will, but this is very risky. There's no space on the board whatsoever. So that was a very risky setup, and he forces it now. He needs the lumber right now. This setup was as wrong as it gets. You just don't set up Tetrises ever like this. And Tim tops out. That takes the game, leading 4-3.
And Le guarantees himself that he will not be automatically relegated to Division 2. Division 3, sorry, it's Division 2.
Of course, it was perfectly safe, of course. Tim is ready, and Le is ready. The game starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. What happened, Robin?
If Le wins the next game, we will have a Division 2 winner. If Le wins this game, then Giovanni is declared a Division 2 winner. If not, we will have a decider, and Tim still is in the contention. So Team needs to win this game in order to keep his chances alive for winning this division.
Yes, Robin, that's 6 points. And this means they will finish above you.
Yes, you, Robin, need to win against Eliva, ideally for you for 3 points, and you have to hope that Eliva loses another match as well against him. That's your only chance. If Le already is guaranteed, so if in this regard we are sure. But
Hey, let's leave it for now. It's not that important. Le is now fighting for Giovanni to win him the division before the last match. Team behind by over Tetris now. It's in the middle of a drought. They will experience the same drought now, I believe, and the Gazi Lombard gets the same Tetris, but leading by 2.
Le has very nice pace in this game. It looked like he was able to pull himself together after those unfortunate early top outs. We have 260 for Le, 219, now 242 for Team. So it's about 1 Tetris lead for Le, and both players on a very great pace. Both players on more or less 600k transition pace.
Maybe not that good, but mid to high 500k surely. Le was forced to burn a few lines. The lead has been reduced to 1 Tetris, and Team takes the lead for a split of a second. But still, it's Le who leads more or less by 1 Tetris. 2 lines ahead. Yes, Ruchi.
Yes,
So many
especially for
pace
you.
words.
Especially for you.
I gets Tetris. Team 336 at 77 lines, and he will have to burn a bit. Le 380 at 82 lines. This has become a very significant lead as for the state of the game. Le gets the Tetris, Team gets a Tetris. Le maintains the lead of about 2 Tetrises.
Now Le has some dependencies, but will be able to open the stack very soon. And now Le can focus on getting more Tetrises, but Le is about 1 Tetris ahead. Maybe a little bit less, but yeah, it looks like it's still no one's game.
Very
We are
even.
about to-
It has become.
About the 39
This is very bad
position.
misdraw for Team. Team pauses.
And Team, the game.
This is
and
a
it's
top
now-
out.
That's a top out. 414, 200. It's the final score for Team, and this is how it ends. This means Le wins the match 5-3. And this means also that we have a Division 2 winner. It's Giovanni from Italy, who is guaranteed to take the first spot and advance to Division 1. Very unfortunate series of events, but for Team but Le prevails. Le wins the match 5-3. If you wanna play one more game for fun, we can do it. We have still 20 minutes for another match, so if you wanna play, I think it shouldn't be a problem. But if not, Le, please join us in the commentary booth. It was your last match of the season. We would like to hear from you, and and would like to hear your opinion about how the season went for you.
Let's start destroyed by these two nearly instant top outs. Highest score almost 600k, highest nines level 19. Team average losing score 359, average nines 94. Highest score, highest nines 562, 151. Total score, total lines very similar, but play is the one which comes, is the one who comes victorious at the end of the day. 5-3 for him, 3 points to the table, and let's take a look at the standings.
Giovanni, yes, you have to play, and with this win of Le, the situation for team is getting also difficult because team is also in this kind of a race, that put this in this word, to avoid the relegation right now, because team is in the same situation as Riva, 3 matches, 4 points. So yeah, this is how it ends. It might also be that Le could finish in the second or maybe third spot in the table. This is how tight it is, how much one win can be important. Yeah?
Le is actually guaranteed the third spot, isn't he? Aliva
Probably
and
yes.
Team haven't played each other yet, so
Yeah,
some points
okay,
are
but,
gonna be lost, so Le is actually already guaranteed the third spot in the table.
So it means Le is guaranteed to stay in Division 2. No matter what happens, Le won't need those ELO calculations. Le is, yeah, that was a very important win for Le. I totally missed it. But you're right, Adam. You are totally
sorry,
right.
I was wrong. I believe. Or was I? No. Wait, what were the direct encounters? 3 points here, 3.
Le1 versus Team and Le1 versus Aliva, so those direct encounters are also in favor of Le.
Yeah, that's it. That's guaranteed the third spot.
Yeah, Le is guaranteed because both Mark and Robin will be below Le no matter what happens, and only one of the players, Team or Aliva, could overtake Le, so Le is guaranteed top spot in the top 3. Yeah, so Le, congratulations. If you are still with us, please join us in the commentary booth. We would like to see your final thoughts after the season. I hope it's not gone.
Team Giovanni will have another match scheduled for today. Division 1 match, Jesper versus TUGI.
Yeah, Jesper versus TUGI, so no, unfortunately we don't have time to another match here.
We can play tomorrow at 20 UTC if you want. What about that? 20 UTC tomorrow?
Adam, before we start the match, let's show our viewers the ELO rating, please, because today's matches had... yes, but we will get the timer ready. Let's show our viewers the ELO standings, because there are also some interesting things going on in this regard.
Just give me like 20 seconds, please.
Mm-hmm.
It will get updated here in just a few moments. Here we have it. Le is up to world number 12 with 1455 rating, and RVP joins the list just above Le with 1466 points, 4 points below Tim, who drops to world number 10 with 1470.
Yeah, so the situation is very dynamic. It changes a lot, and those ratings might be important. For Le, it's not that much of importance right now because, as we mentioned, Le is guaranteed to stay in Division 2. Giovanni, who is not yet on the official list after match with Tim, he will be officially put in the list after this match versus Tim, and he will join the list around world number 6. It will depend how well TUGI and Jesper will do in Division 1. But yeah, top 6, maybe top 5. It depends if Jesper and TUGI will be winning or will be losing. This might give Giovanni also kind of a chance. But Giovanni still needs to win against Tim this match to increase the rating. Currently at 1628, so you can see only 41 points behind TUGI only, but yeah, it's not that big of a gap, but it's also not that sometimes not easy to overcome.
Yeah, actually, all the players who would be in the gap,
yeah, but
who would fill the gap, aren't active recently.
Yeah, but let's take a look on this. That those players who play in Division 1, let's be honest, they're way much better than the rest of the field. So yeah, this is how it is. Do we have Le or is Le gone?
I have no idea. Maybe he's still on the phone. Le, are you here? He isn't live anymore. This is what I can say surely. Yes, Giovanni, you have to train more. The others need to. You have to.
Then we have another words of Swedish wisdom in the chat. And we have James in the chat. Hello, James. Welcome.
Hello.
With DAS, Jesper, 400k, or with DAS? What do you mean? 400k PB. Probably with cheating. Tickle playstyle, of course, okay.
Alright, I guess it's time to go for a quick break before the last match.
Yeah, let's do like 5 minutes break, and then we will be back with a match between Jesper and TUGI in Division 1.
We'll be back in about 5 minutes. And we're back from the break for the last match of tonight. Jesper versus TUGI. Division 1. This is Division 1, so there's a match winner prize pool. And both of these players have a great chance to get some share. We are 1 cent short of $100 in the prize pool. You wanna be the
Yeah.
one to donate this cent, don't you?
The cent or even more. Let's make it a 3-figure. And guys, so yeah, click on the link and leave some money for those players. And let's take a look on statistics. They have something in similar, those players. Even if Jesper has played only one match, all of the matches the player played were pretty one-sided. Either 5-1 or 5-0 wins or losses. So no tight matches for those players this season. Either some great wins or some bad losses. So yeah, maybe they will change this trend today, and maybe they will be able to bring us to a decider. Who knows? What do you think, Adam?
Jesper with a very strong performance against Czechoslovakia last time. The stats cannot show that really so far. And that was a very stable match. TUGI played great against Merke and not so great in his other matches so far. This is his second to last match of the season. Jesper still in contention for the win.
But some good news for TUGI are that his last match will be against Czechoslovakia. So if he will be needed some points, that's probably the best opponent to play against in the last match of the season. Unfortunately, Division 1 seems to be very, very tough for Czechoslovakia. It looks like our compatriot, what he needs to do, Adam? You say it the best way?
Well, he needs to train more.
Yeah, he needs to train more, but we hope that the experience he gains in this season will be doing in his favor in the future. Okay, so it's about 3 minutes to start the match. Do we have TUGI streaming Tetris with a very interesting title of Not Reading Chat, City and Pal at Monty Tetris. So probably scheduled a match in City and Pal instead of playing with us. Don't know what is going on.
City and Pal, who'd play there? They have line caps.
And he's playing both at the same time. Okay, hello TUGI, welcome. And Jesper says that Division 1 is only for psychopaths. Okay.
Hello.
Okay, so we are waiting for Jesper to go live. And Jesper, if you this time can put your camera so that we can also see your hands, it would be also nice to have so. And if both players are here in the chat, Jesper, TUGI, please answer the question if you want to play an SPS match.
And the Swedish guy just went live. Let's bring the players to the screen.
TUGI says SPS.
Here we have them.
And the Swedish guy is adjusting his camera. The Swedish guy seems to be the defending champion. He won the Division 1 in Season 1. Started with a win against Czechoslovakia. Now has to play TUGI. And once again, he's sitting in his jacket. Probably his air conditioning or some other things are not working. It's cold in Sweden. Okay, so both players are up for the SPS match. So let's roll the seat for game number 1.
The seed is 5F0988.
Let me check how the season 1 match ended, because my memory is not that bad, not that good, unfortunately.
I think there was a decider, but I don't remember who won.
Let me check it. Jesper says TUGI won. The
I think
decider,
TUGI won
okay.
5-4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because TUGI was going in a pretty comfortable position into the last phases of the league, but then Mörke destroyed his chances. He won against him and let the Swedish guy win the division.
Yeah, TUGI sucks. Yeah, he lost the wrong match.
Mm-hmm.
Against his whom? TUGI is ready for the first game. Ready to choke, I believe. What about Jesper? Jesper puts the seat in. Being caught buller? What is that?
You don't know what a codbular is, Adam?
No, I don't know.
Oh, that's bad. It's really bad.
Yeah, I need to learn more, you know? Let's ask Uncle Google. Oh, why? Why the Swedish food? It's enough that we have a Swedish guy and a Swedish flag on the screen. Well, they are ready. The match starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris.
Good luck
No,
and
not
have fun, guys.
ancient dust spell. There are no dust spells. We train more. They started. And the Swedish guy already falls behind on the very first line of the match. That's what we wanna see.
Yeah, I wanted to say that maybe TUGI wants his revenge from season 1, but he won the match in season 1, so we would like to continue with this tendency and beat the Swedish guy once again. And now, this season TUGI doesn't have chances to win the division, but may ruin Jesper's chances of winning the division, and I feel more than happy to do so.
Yeah.
What has Jesper to say about it?
He
96.
He can't really ruin them with this match, because even if he wins for 3 points, I mean Jesper loses for 3 points, then winning the other 3 matches for 3 points would be enough to guarantee himself the win for the direct encounters.
You're right, but for TUGI winning the match will some pressure on Jesper, so this also can be a factor, but yeah, technically speaking, you're right. As far as those mathematical chances are concerned, even losing 0-5 today, it's not that dangerous for the Swedish player. Yeah, totally right.
Jesper leads by 1 Tetris at the same line count. Simul Tetris. Jesper 173 at 44 lines. TUGI with this Tetris 175 at 47 lines. It's as even as it gets.
And they're in the same moment of the RNG, the same pieces falling on their stacks. and Jesper is in the lead by about 3k, but also 2 lines ahead. So very neck and neck situation right now.
Jesper made a misdrop, which will cost him a few lines. Oh, decides to go with this S. Very interesting. This way. This will be some extensive burning now required. TUGI will go for this dirty most likely. He does go for it. But the Lombard doesn't come. Lombard didn't come. Now it's not that good on TUGI's side as well. Will it be another dirty setup? It is, but where's the Lombard? Where are any pieces for TUGI? What are these pieces for TUGI? TUGI is on the verge of topping out. That's why you don't go for such center where Tetris is. TUGI tops out and Jesper with this Tetris takes the game. He leads 1-0.
It was a very unfortunate finish of the game for TUGI.
Yeah,
And the Swedish guy.
today is a bad RNG day, isn't it?
It looks like it. And also it's a bad day to misdrop because sometimes one misdrop and that's it.
TUGI is ready.
And we have the best player in history of Bulgaria in the chat. Hello, welcome.
And Jesper's ready. The game starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris, hello, Yo-Yo. How is getting the pulse setup going for you? It's time for you to start playing the proper version finally.
What kind of honors should I do? I don't have any vodka here, unfortunately. 47 for Jesper, 47 for TUGI, the same score at the same line count. So yeah, very even start. But now Jesper is struggling with his board, and now Jesper needs some help. Otherwise, it will be very difficult for him. Oh, and now Jesper is fighting for his life.
A quick tap will be needed to raise to his picking. He hits the quick tap. Very nice done. It looks like Jesper will survive it. One good piece needed. And he will be out of the trouble. Tetris for Jesper. Jesper survived indeed. 3 Tetrises behind he is after the dig.
But he is alive, and I think this is the most important thing for him. $158 for Jesper, $197 for TUGI. So TUGI was able to build about 2 Tetrises lead after 50 lines. Now Jesper is going for some risky setups once again. Once again is forced to burn more lines. Wasn't able to use 4 long bars. For now the 5th one is still in the league. Jesper still fighting with his stack.
Another misdrop. Never-ending big story. And Jesper survived again. It looks like he will survive it.
But he's 100k behind, considering the same line counts. Yes, he's about 100k behind.
Exactly.
Have some stream issues on TUGI's side.
Smash him. Jesper with another mid-drop on the left. Still 100k behind. Another misrotation this time for Jesper. And what great pieces come to his rescue. Will survive again. 140k. The lead of TUGI is at this point. Looks like one more Tetris and he will be granted the lead at the transition. Maybe two. Yeah, more like two. He has so much time to get them. TUGI enters 100 lines with 417. Jesper at 102 at 318. Jesper has turned on the efficiency mode. It now has to cover the well. This will be a few additional burnt lines. He will need the 19 chase down in this game. But how much will he have to get post-transition? TUGI still 100k lead maintained. Granted the lead at the transition mathematically. Now only extending it, making it as difficult as possible for Jesper to chase down. Nine lines to go for TUGI. 7 lines to go for Jesper. Jesper needs to survive the transition, and with this board it isn't so obvious. It's way too high for a good transition. Gets the Tetris, sets up for another one, but he needs Lumbar. Oh, why did he go so high just before the transition? He didn't even give himself a chance for the chase down. He tops out. And TUGI takes the game. We're all square at 1H.
And let's find out how long can TUGI stay alive in this game and how many points can he collect. 550 it is right now, but the board isn't that great. He needs some help.
Bar will be a help. Still survivable. Oh, he didn't put that flat. Bar could have been put flat to the right. That would have saved him. It's likely. Now it's a top out. Not to worry though. Game's been won. I'm sure he's happy of that. And immediately ready for the third game of the match. And Jesper's ready. The third game starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yo-Yo, why? Why it seems you won't be playing Paul?
When Jesper starts with some misdrops on his board and now needs to burn. TUGI starts with a very clean board. Got 2 Tetris so far. Jesper still to score a Tetris.
TUGI's lead currently at about 80k. The board is far from perfect. Where does this number go? Jesper also up high. Finally gets the number. It's some rough RNG moment for both, I believe. Jesper 89 at 33 lines. TUGI 147 at 37 lines. Because I need to buy separate. Yeah, just play on emulator if that's so much of an issue currently.
$2.15 for TUGI, now 2.38 after 52 lines. So it's a nice pace for the Austrian player. The Swedish one is falling behind by about 100k points. It is 3 lines behind, so almost 100,000 points read for Austrian player. And Shoichi is here.
As always.
Taking care that we don't say keywords too often. The pace of TUGI is really great. 68 lines, 309. So it looks like TUGI, if he keeps this pace, he could transition around 600k. Jesper still fighting with his board.
Jesper falls into massive trouble. Oh, what is this number? This time of the number is so great. Kind of a bail to get out of that so quickly and so efficiently. And oh, what are these pieces? Left while Tetris for Jesper, he's still 100k behind though. So TUGI won't be bothered by that too much. Oh, emulator is allowed in Lolpok series.
Keyboards aren't allowed. Keyboard aren't allowed earlier. If you play emulator with a controller, it's totally fine.
The elite has ground to. Oh,
and Jesper tops out.
He hangs the J, and that's it. TUGI, let's see how far he can go. This is on full pace for a 600k transition. The game's been already won.
And TUGI doesn't want to play it out. 496, 660 is the top out. And TUGI leads 2-1.
And they're ready. Next game starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Shuichi says, imagine having a controller.
I don't think the timings would be so much of an issue if that was on the emulator and NTSC on the CRT. They shouldn't interfere in this way.
Okay, there's two totally different games. You still would need to adjust to PAL timings on the CRT, so yeah.
Like playing on the emulator in case of the lag, it's like lag of some sort is there anyway. Just getting used to it. Playing the game 1 or 2 frames in the future effectively doesn't change anything. It's just getting used to the particular delay you have. Doesn't really matter how big it is, whether it's 1 frame or 2 frames. The only thing that is important is that it's constant for the particular dance you play. Switching off a bit between same version would be difficult in this way, but when the timings are different on their own, it shouldn't be so much of a problem. TUGI, with a very bad misdrop up high, has to fight for the survival. This shouldn't be too difficult to survive, but doing it efficiently might be really problematic. That's number dependency. Very nice. TUGI will survive, it looks like, but Jesper immediately takes the chance, currently ahead by 2 Tetrises. TUGI out of the dig, gets the lumber for the Tetris, and with this Tetris, and back-to-back Tetris for TUGI, he takes the lead, but is 5 lines ahead. Nearly same scores, Jesper 2 lines behind. TUGI goes pretty aggressively. It results in a minor hole. There should be no problems with opening that whatsoever. Does it? No, this hole on the left is pretty demanding though. You burnt lines. It will cause, and it caused that. Jesper now almost 1 Tetris ahead. Spin tag from Jesper, James says. Completely missed it.
Yeah, you were too busy with following TUGI's board here. Jesper had this nasty setup, but got this T-spin tag setup and got it and saved the board. So yeah, very well executed by the Swedish player. And he's now in the lead by about 30k.
I wonder if TUGI will try to go all in now. Being about 1.5 Tetrises behind at this point of the game. Just go for like fully safe strats.
And the other saying, I thought Swedish players aren't allowed.
Well, I wish they weren't, but it's difficult. It would be difficult to employ.
Really imagine we allowed Swedish player participating and he won the first season. Imagine that.
Sweden sucks so much, you know. Jesper at 113 lines with 408, TUGI 115 lines, 396, getting a Tetris and the lead. Nearly same scores at nearly same lines.
So it might be a race.
So little that doesn't make sense to talk about it in detail, but TUGI now with the center well. The board looks much better than Jesper's, who is on the right well just before the transition, but TUGI decides to go for this Tetris.
Hello Elk, welcome.
Hello. This is dangerous for TUGI. He gets the Tetris, but he will have an immediate setup for the second one, and gets a Lombard. Very nice transition it turned out to be for TUGI. Jesper transitions with 467, TUGI currently with 517, and we have a race. Both players are surviving.
But now TUGI's board is looking pretty dangerous. Need some
still
help?
Should be fine. It should be fine. It's not that bad. Now with this dependency on the right, it has become a bit bad. But it looks like they both will be topping out at nearly the same time. Jesper needs a series of miracle pieces to the left, and Jesper doesn't get them. TUGI takes the game with the lead managed to create on 18.
And TUGI leads 3-2-1. TUGI is in the lead. Can TUGI beat the defending champion in the match?
And they're ready. The game starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
If we keep this tendency that they're only playing one-sided matches, and when the winners is either 5-1 or 5-0, then it should be a win for TUGI 5-1 in this match. But can Jesper prove us wrong? 74 Jesper, 69 for TUGI. Very similar starts.
Very great starts. Two nearly perfect games we have.
Jesper or no per. Thank you, Ivan.
TUGI falls into minor trouble with this double S.
Oh,
Has
and
to
he
go
needs a
for
long
this
bar.
dependency. Well, the pieces sent him into that. There wasn't really anything else he could do.
But
But
he
just
managed
after
it very
that,
well. Oh, that was great.
game gives the pieces he needed. It's very unfair not to get them. Although he finds himself 2 Tetris behind at this point.
Yeah, it looks like the defending champion from Sweden found a way for a nice pace in this game. 46 lines, 214. Yeah, now at almost the same line count, about 1 Tetris lead for the Swedish player.
What an even game that is. There's like nothing really to distinguish them. The same line count, the difference was just a few thousand points. Jesper has the slightest of edges. Far less than a Tetris of advantage. So clean so far. It's like, at this point, who will be the first to make a mistake? No one will.
Let's see a very tight game. Let's see some high scoring transitions. Let's see the race to the infinity post transition. This is a Division 1 player match, guys. So yeah, give us a nice show, please. 439 Jesper, 454 for TUGI. TUGI is 2 lines ahead and 15,000. So yeah, depending on the timings, it could be either a Tetris lead or the same score transition. Oh, and we have Beach messing around with us. We can see TUGI's board there, but let me check how he's doing on his own stream.
Both players need to do a bit of burning. Jesper will be the first out of it. TUGI not that much behind, but with much worse board effectively. Has the lead though, 500k already. Jesper yet to get to 500k. Jesper takes the lead by a few thousand points. Oh, this is as close as it gets. It looks like, in all probability, Jesper will transition with a lead of just a few thousand points. They are both going for the last Tetrises on the right well. TUGI transitions with 558. Jesper is set up, going very aggressively before transition. He transitions with 564 and guess the Lombard this time. So lucky he was. This would have been game over if not for the Lombard. He has the lead of about 25k points and we have a race. TUGI needs to outlast him.
Now that both players can play well post-transition.
600k for Jesper. TUGI in kind of trouble. His left is far from perfect. This number will help. Now it should be fine. He doesn't burn with the first O. The second O comes to rescue. The board is back under control. This could be a good setup for Tetris, actually. That was so unlucky by TUGI. Oh, what is that? What are these pieces? Oh, no. Jesper tops out at the same sequence, actually. The same sequence killed both players. But Jesper was the one ahead, and he takes the game. Lead of TUGI's has been reduced to 3-2.
Yeah, and we break our tradition for those players to finish the matches either 5-1 or 5-0. So there will be a new score for them. And we have 2-3.
TUGI is ready, and Jesper's ready. The game starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I will refresh both of them quickly.
And quick look on statistics. Average losing lines 127 Jesper, 121 TUGI. Average losing score 412 Jesper, 434 TUGI. So pretty similar stats for those two players.
Not so great starts this time, but very decent one for TUGI. 96k at 22 lines. Jesper just about hanging around. Eurostim scored 2 lines ahead, but a bit of burning to do for Jesper. Very nice. Oh, what a series of 3 pieces. Literally everything he needed. Set up for Tetris. And gets it. Same scores at the same lines.
But different boards. $168, $169, yeah, nothing, almost nothing to distinguish them both. 49 in. So let's find out if the remaining 90 lines of level 18 will make a huge difference. To 16 yes per 239 TUGI, but TUGI is a few lines ahead.
And TUGI still with the true lead though. Very little lead, most likely less than Tetris actually. Yeah, at the same line count, less than Tetris. Fourth of a lead for TUGI. It's always something. It's always much better to be on this side of the scores than the other one. Both players with great efficiency within the last about 30 lines here. So clean stacks all the time. So clean play all the time. TUGI got kind of dangerously high for a moment, but ready out of it, and he extends the lead to over 2 Tetrises at this point. Both at 90 lines, Jesper 350, TUGI 390. That's a pretty risky setup for Jesper. That was a ghost burn. Oh, or was it? What did he want to do? Now he has to dig pretty high up on the board. And TUGI gets the great chance to run away with the score completely. Even grant himself a lead at the transition. Jesper needs the lumbar. He gets the lumbar for the dirty center Tetris. But the trouble are not over. Hits the spin, that's good. Jesper 387 at 108 lines and burning. TUGI 467 at 112 lines and nearly out of the burn. Now completely out of the burn, ready for the Tetris. Jesper gets the Tetris, 414 for Jesper. TUGI gets the Tetris, almost 500k for him. One more Tetris for TUGI and he will be granted the lead at the transition, and he gets it. TUGI will transition with the lead. Currently ahead by 100k points, but 7 lines ahead.
And Jesper's board, it's not looking great before transition.
But that's very difficult for Jesper. He needs to survive the transition, otherwise he will just lose the game immediately. That's a Tetris. This is not as good board for the transition whatsoever. He needs to fight for the survival. This is 4 high left. Is there anything he can do? Once again, he went so aggressive before transition, which costed him the game, costed him the chance to chase down. TUGI takes the game, leads 4-2.
And TUGI guarantees himself at least 1 point to the league table.
TUGI is ready for the next game, immediately as usual. And Jesper's ready. The game starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Well, because TUGI says no one not noticed his horrible transition. Well, maybe that's because Jesper's was yet worse. Jesper's...
And TUGI, and you were like 80k, 70k in the lead. So,
Final Tetris, same boards. Oh, now I have a change.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, but let me finish my my thought. TUGI were like 70k in the lead, so yeah, it was kind of more important for Jesper to stay alive and keep some chances. Yeah, but actually it was a tough transition to both of you. So yeah, sorry TUGI for ignoring your bad transition, but yeah.
But yes, TUGI, you need to train more.
We will train to notice your bad transition more as well. Will we, Adam?
Of course we will.
75 Jesper, 95 TUGI. So TUGI was able to build an early 1 Tetris lead. And we see that Ivan is rooting for TUGI. Let's go TUGI in the chat.
This is not a good board for TUGI though. What he did? Oh, what was that at the end? Oh well, some bad decision, I believe. Few holes, the pieces help. He's out of it, but the lead has been reduced to 1 Tetris. Both players struggling with the same drought. This is a very huge drought. Where's the lumbar?
There is no long bar and they need to survive it. And now they get a long bar and it helps both of them. 199 TUGI, 180 Jesper. So TUGI is still about 1 Tetris in the lead, but Jesper needs to burn more lines in order to have another Tetris readiness. So this gives the Austrian player a chance to build an even bigger lead. 207 Jesper, 246 TUGI. Now in a very similar line count, TUGI is leading by about 40k.
I think Jesper missed a spin there, and this will cost him a few additional lines at least. This hole isn't that easy to open as it seems like. I mean, it is, but you won't not do it in a way that you won't burn like far too many lines. that was the case here. TUGI takes the opportunity immediately. He's ahead by about 80k points. Jesper with
TUGI is
some...
right now
Sorry?
prime position. TUGI is in some kind of prime position. He is in the lead. He has also a board advantage over Jesper. So yeah, if he can bring it home, he can seal the deal, even in this game. And if TUGI wins versus Jesper, and then has also only one match left with Czechoslovak, depending on the results of the other matches, I think that TUGI still can finish in the top 3 of the league. Tomorrow's match between Jesper and Merkel will be very important for this to happen. But yeah, first TUGI has to win this match, then can turn on our calculators and look for the possible scenarios. So let's concentrate on this game first. 424 for TUGI, now 447 with this Tetris. Jesper at 369. It's about 80k lead for TUGI, and we are about to transition within the next 10 to 15 lines.
Yeah, TUGI is granted lead at the transition. Jesper can't top out at the transition this time. TUGI ahead by about 70k points, 70 to 80k points. Will most likely just take this Tetris and then transition safely.
Jesper needs to survive, otherwise this match will be gone. So he can't go for risky setups before transitions because he is behind. 500k transition for TUGI.
He goes for a risky setup. This is not a perfect board for his transition. This is some clearing to do for Jesper. He transitioned with 445. He manages to survive it, but just barely. TUGI transitioned with 506. And with a relatively clean board. Jesper out of the trouble. They are clean. TUGI has lead of over 50k points, and we have the race. Jesper needs to win it. Jesper goes for a very aggressive Tetris and gets the lumbar. That was so lucky. This would have been game over if not for the lumbar. The lead has been reduced to about 30k points now, and TUGI makes a misdrop. The pieces come to rescue. This is not a good board for TUGI.
But he gets some pieces once again.
Has to play 2 of the ground for a moment.
He still needs some help, but he can survive it.
What a great dig by TUGI. Perfect play there. The lead is 35k points at this point. But the further we go, the relative lead becomes later and later.
And both players on level 23. And TUGI makes a misdrop of this piece, and this might be it for TUGI. And TUGI tops out to 543. Jesper is the score for you to beat. 543.
It's 21k to go from now. This should be easy under normal circumstances, but it's never easy. It's one misdrop, and that's it. 14k to go now. 12k to go.
And James says one more Tetris will do it. Nice, a few more James.
Jesper makes a misdrop. Jesper makes a series of misdrops. Can he survive? 5k to go. Can he clutch it? 5k to go. He makes a series of misdrop, and Jesper fails the chase down by less than 3000 points. TUGI takes the game and the match 5-2.
Oh my god. What was that, guys? What was that? Failed chase down by 3000 points. Congratulations, Tugi, for winning the match. Commiserations, Jesper. Oh my god, this makes the situation in the division even more interesting. Jesper 2-5 loss and Tugi wins against Jesper 5-2.
Hello, Triskai.
Hello Triskai, welcome. Adam, say a word or two about the statistics of the match.
That's so great, like, especially what would expect. Jesper with a 600k, 2 guns 600k. Highest lines of Jesper's 202. Tugi's 176. Everyone scores 109 fast as they should be. Jesper's 143, that's really good. Total score slightly higher on Tugi's side. Total lines slightly higher on Jesper's side. But what made the difference was that in all this, Jesper had 3 chase downs available, and he either declined the chance or failed all of them. Was it 3 or maybe even more? I remember 3, maybe there were more.
But considering that average losing lines of Jesper was 143, so he needed to go deep into transition to do so. Okay, this last game of 202 lines increased the average for sure. Yeah, but this shows that he was on those chase downs and failed them 2-5. Jesper was the one who was able to score 600 in this match, but Tugi did not need it. For Tugi, the consistency was enough. Tugi had in the last 4 games of the match 4 500 plus scores, which were more than enough. Yeah, so this is how it is, and let's take a look on the league table. We have Adam, MTS and Mark on the top 2 spots. Then Tugi with 4 matches and 6 points. Jesper 2 matches, 3 points. And Merke 3 matches, 2 points. And the last is Ćvikoščak. Tugi has to play Ćvikoščak, so he can assume that he has great chances to win the match. Nothing is guaranteed, but yeah. And then Jesper plays versus Merke tomorrow, so one of them lose some points. And and Jesper has still to play Mark and Adam. Tugi already played Mark and Adam. Merke also played Mark and Adam. Merke has to play Jesper and Ćvikoščak. But if Merke wins tomorrow, he will have maximum 5 points, and if both Merke and Tugi win versus Ćvikoščak, then the Austrian players will be higher. So it looks like Tugi needs to root for Merke tomorrow in order to keep his chances for the top 3 alive. It's not that over for the Austrian player yet. And also this win of Tugi's give him some boost in the ELO rating.
It will get
Almost
updated here in about 2 seconds. Here we have it.
And Tugi almost even with Merke. Tugi joins the 1700 club, to only 2 points behind, and behind Jesper drops to 1655. But a lot of things can change tomorrow. As we said, Jesper plays versus Merke. So this is how it looks right now. The situation in Division 2 looks like Jesper still has those chances of winning the division, as Adam said before the match started, due to those direct encounters and so on. But Jesper Tugi is now 1700. He gained a lot of after beating you. Bye Ivan, thank you for watching.
Bye.
And this is I lost my thread, but it looks like it looks so a pretty important match tomorrow between Jesper and Merke. Tomorrow Jesper has to win, otherwise his chances for defending the title will be gone, and then we will be left with only Adam and Mark to win the division with those mathematical chances. And we will see who be the winner this season. Adam, anything to add from your side?
Well, the most important thing to add is that the next match of the Lollipop League will happen tomorrow at 19 UTC. We will have Division 1 match between Jesper and Mörke. You don't want to miss that one, surely. Finland can beat Sweden. Who would want to miss it?
Finland wants to beat Sweden, and we want to see some nice, exciting games. We experienced some today. We did not experience successful chase downs today, but who knows? Tomorrow is another day, and maybe we will see some successful chase downs tomorrow. Yeah, so come to us tomorrow, 19 UTC. It will match Jesper versus Mörke, Division 1.
That's it for today, I guess. Let's rate Matt Martin. Or you wanted to add something?
Yeah, I wanted to propose to rate Matt Martin, actually. So if you said already, then we agree on this. So let's rate Matt, and see you tomorrow at 19 UTC for Jesper versus Mörke.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.